Exacto.
Mingo.
Emilia Pérez has been showered with nominations and wins during the 2025 award season, but the musical flick has been making headlines for a completely different reason as well, namely the fallout from leading lady Karla Sofía Gascón's past social media posts, including one allegedly about her Emilia Pérez co-star Selena Gomez. Back in December, the film, which was written and directed by French filmmaker Jacques Audiard, received a staggering 10 Golden Globe nominations to kick off the season, including Best Supporting Actress noms for stars Zoe Saldaña and Selena Gomez. Karla received a Best Actress nomination as well, and when the big night arrived, Zoe spoke to E! News about the film's impact and her relationship with her co-stars.
Working with these wonderful actresses just repurposed me and invigorated my desire to continue doing what I'm doing. And I think that never before have the films this year and the actresses this year we're defying gravity. We are saying how young we feel, how vulnerable we feel, how strong and complex we feel.
Selena and Karla, right? Like the squad was squatting. I talked to you guys before this obviously big day. But teaming up with those ladies in France when the cameras weren't rolling, what was girls' night out like with you, Karla and Selena?
It was fun. There was a lot of wine because when you're in France, a lot of cheese, a lot of bread. Nobody was gluten-free. When in France, you just can't. There was admiration, respect, and we were definitely. I know it's an ongoing theme, and I'm not ashamed to use this phrase. We were holding space for each other, and I think that was wonderful. And we all came with our vulnerabilities and our fire, and we just cheered each other on. And what I love is the fact that we are being recognized for the sisterhood that we created, and it's not just Selena and Karla, it's also Adriana Paz.
And when Zoe won her award, she made a point to give a heartfelt shout-out to her fellow Emilia Pérez nominees who were in the audience.
I'm just so blessed that I'm sharing this moment with Selena and Karla and Jack and all of my fellow nominees. I'm in awe of you, your strength, your complexity, your undeniable talent. I know that it is a competition, but all that I have witnessed is just us showing up for each other and celebrating each other, and it's just so beautiful.
And the accolades just kept rolling in. And on January 23rd, the 2025 Academy Award nominations were announced, with the film receiving 13 noms in total. Zoe was again nominated for Best Supporting Actress, while Karla received a nom for Best Actress, making her the first openly transgender woman to be nominated in an Oscars acting category. Following the announcement, Karla reacted to her nom, saying in a post on Instagram, "Thank you so much," tagging the Academy and the Emilia Pérez account as well. Then things took a turn January 30th, when Karla publicly apologized for past offensive posts she made on X, formerly known as Twitter, that appeared to target Muslims, the killing of George Floyd, and diversity at the Oscars. In the resurfaced posts, the actress called the 2021 Academy Awards an ugly gala that she described as an Afro-Korean festival for its diverse winners in the tweets that were translated from Spanish to English per Variety. She also described Islam as deeply disgusting and George Floyd as a drug-addicted swindler. The tweets, which were circulating around social media at the time, were not independently verified by E! News. Gascón said in a statement to NBC News via a Netflix spokesperson January 30th, "I want to acknowledge the conversation around my past social media posts that have caused hurt. As someone in a marginalized community, I know this suffering all too well, and I am deeply sorry to those I have caused pain. All my life I have fought for a better world. I believe light will always triumph over darkness." E! News reached out to Gascón's reps for comment at the time and did not hear back. Karla's apology came one day after she denied speaking poorly of fellow Oscar nominee Fernanda Torres. During a Spanish interview with a Brazilian newspaper, Gascón alleged that there had been an online campaign to, quote, discredit her team's work. She said in Spanish during a January 28th conversation, "You will never see me talking negatively about Fernanda Torres or her film. But on the contrary, I do see many people working around Fernanda Torres who talk badly about me and Emilia Pérez. I think that speaks more about them and their film than of me." However, she later clarified her comments, saying in a January 29th statement to Deadline, "I am an enormous fan of Fernanda Torres, and it has been wonderful getting to know her the past few months. In my recent comments, I was referencing the toxicity and violent hate speech on social media that I sadly continue to experience." Karla deactivated her X account January 30th, but the controversy did not end there. On January 31st, a viral image of a tweet published by the Latin Times, appearing to have been shared by Karla's account in 2022, suggested the Oscar nominee insulted her Emilia Pérez co-star Selena Gomez, while commenting on a news story debunking rumors of a feud between the fellow actress and Hailey Bieber, who married Selena's ex Justin Bieber in 2018. The Spanish-language tweet was a response to an article published in Mexican newspaper Reforma about Selena and Hailey posing for their first public photos together. It allegedly said of Selena, "She's a rich rat who acts like a poor wretch whenever she can and will never stop bothering her ex-boyfriend and his wife." On February 1st, Karla shared another apology, saying in Spanish on Instagram, "The first thing I would like to do is sincerely apologize to all those who have felt bad about the way I have expressed myself at any stage of my life. I cannot repair my past actions. I can only say that today I am not the same person as 10 or 20 years ago." She then suggested that fake quotes had been attributed to her, saying, "They have created posts as if it were me, insulting even my colleagues, things that I wrote to glorify as if they were criticism, jokes as if they were reality, words that without the background only seem like hate." In addition, Karla told CNN en Español in an on-camera interview posted online February 2nd that she denied posting the tweet calling Selena a rich rat. She said in Spanish in the interview, "It's not mine, of course. I've never said anything about my partner. I would never refer to her like that." Days later, Zoe broke her silence on the controversy blowing up around the movie and her co-stars during an appearance on Variety's Awards Circuit podcast.
I'm sad. It's time and time again, that's sort of the word, because that is the sentiment that has been living, in my chest since everything happened. I'm very sad. I'm also disappointed. So it's, I can't speak for other people's actions. All I can attest to is my experience, and never in a million years did I ever believe that we would be here. I'm allowing myself to still experience that joy because we did come together as a team, but we are also individuals that are responsible for everything that we say and everything that we do. I do not support any negative rhetoric of racism and bigotry towards any group of people. Yeah. So that is what I want to stand for.
On February 9th, Selena was asked how she's holding up amid the drama surrounding Karla and the film during a Q&A at the 2025 Santa Barbara Film Festival. And she said,
"I'm really good. Some of the magic has disappeared, but I choose to continue to be proud of what I've done, and I'm just grateful. I live with no regrets, and I would do this movie over and over again if I could."
Leading up to the Oscars, Karla reiterated in her interview with CNN en Español that she would not relinquish her nomination amid the backlash, saying, "I cannot renounce a nomination because what I have done is a job, and what is being valued is my acting work. I have not committed any crime, nor have I harmed anyone."